Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. There's some breaking news in the Jack and Lilly Sullivan case out of Pictou County, Nova Scotia. Tonight, the RCMP has came up with an update, and they feel that they are confident that Jack and Lily's case will be solved. Very refreshing words to hear, at the very least. And there's a lot more that came out today that we're going to talk about. Get ready. Button up, buttercups. Got a lot to talk about on the other side of this.
I walk through fire with my head held high, tears on my lashes, faith in my spine. They whispered lies, tried to dim my light, but heaven knows I was built for this fight. I've been pressed down, still I rise, still breathing truth through bloodshot eyes. If you're looking for proof that grace survives, look at me still standing tonight. When the noise gets loud and the crown feels heavy, I don't run, I remember who sent me. So clutch them pearls, don't look away, God's not finished, He's clearing the way. I've been chosen, refined, set apart, still beating faith with a fearless heart. Clutch them pearls, yeah, hold on tight. What tried to break me gave me sight. I don't bow to fear, I answer the call. Covered in grace, still standing tall. They said be quiet, stay in your place, smile smaller, soften your faith. But I was never built to blend in. I was born bold, born to contend. I've carried names they tried to shame, wore my scars like a holy flame. Every trial carved out my voice. Now I stand here unashamed. Rejoice if I shake the room. It's not rebellion, it's resurrection with conviction. So clutch them pearls, don't look away. God's not finished, He's clearing the way. I've been chosen, refined, set apart, still beating faith with a fearless heart. Clutch them pearls, yeah, hold on tight. What tried to break me gave me sight. I don't bow to fear, I answer the call. Covered in grace, still slow, rejoice if I shake the room. It's not rebellion, it's resurrection with conviction. So clutch them pearl, look away, God's not finished, He's clearing the way. I've been chosen, refined, set apart, still beating faith with a fearless heart. Clutch them pearls, yeah, hold on tight. What tried to break me gave me sight. I don't bow to fear, I answer the call. Covered in grace, still standing tall. I won't dim what heaven ignited. I won't fear what God has anointed. Every tear was counted, every prayer heard, every waiting season anchored in His word. You didn't save me to make me small, You raised me up to testify. If I'm loud, it's gratitude. If I stand, it's You. If I'm loud, it's gratitude. If I spread, it's You. I've walked through storms in scars and grace, smiled through pain with a painted face. They called me too loud, too much, too strong, but honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's a twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me judged by the gloss, not the cause. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne. I'm an unbreakable soul, dressed in truth and pearl. The fire don't scare me, it lights my world. You can doubt my voice, but you'll hear my name. I'm holy and hood, and I'm done with shame. For everyone called too much, too loud, too real. You're not to anything. You're exactly what power looks like. I'm an unbreakable soul, through the fight and flame. My scars are stories, my strength, my faith. Faith in my heart, fire in my curls, forever divine. Clutch them pearls.
Muted, mother chicken, mother chicken, mother chicken, mother chicken, mother chicken. I'm muted, 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 muted. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in thy world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Mm. Today is New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2025. It is currently 5:42 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. I felt like Celine Dion right there when I went, bonjour, with her lips. You know, she does her lips. Oh, I love her. I don't know where Joyous has been. I need to email her. I don't know. She was having trouble with her internet and the weather was really bad there. I need to check on her. Uh, well, thank you, Kathleen. This old thing. Good to see everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Would be very, very thankful if you would. Joyous out partying. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, is that what it is, Christy? She'll be over here in a minute then. Good to see you all. We were supposed to combine ours, but hold on. Let me message her. 1 second. Oh, she messaged me. I fucking missed it. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, good to see you all. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Guys, we got some work to do tonight. Good news though. RCMP, major crimes, head, the big beluga. He's confident the case of Jack and Lilly Sullivan will be resolved. And then we're going to get into some other things, some other little statements that we've heard. So, guys, do me a favor before we get started. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate it. And share the live out. Let me say hello to a few of you up in here. Miss Holly, good to see you. Happy New Year to all you beautiful souls. God bless you in the year ahead. The same to you, Miss Holly, you and your husband. Blessings to each of you as well, my dear. I see you. Thank you so much for joining me. Sherry, good to see you. Cindy, good to see you. Autumn, good to see you. Appreciate you, my dear. Mama, good to see you. CJ, good to see you. Ruby, good to see you. Angel of Light, Yvette, Jen, Jessica, Shari, Gypsy, Navy Mama, Angel of Light, good to see you, love. Carol, hello, darling. Momzelle, good to see you, like Madame Gazelle, but Momzelle. Good to see you, my dear. Susie Q, Kim is a ladybug. Thank you, darling. Deanna, good to see you, my darling. And Navy Mama, bonjour. Christy, hello. And to the Tina herself, sashaying on in here. Autumn, good to see you, my dear. Kathleen, bonjour. Who else do we got? Navy. Did I say Navy? If I didn't, hello, Navy. Animal Keeper, good to see you. And let's see who else. Wendy, good to see you, my dear. There's the Susie Q in Canada. There she is. Where's Canadian Cookie? Where's my Canadian Cookie? I haven't seen her in a couple days. Nova Nana, bonjour. Good to see everyone. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And we're going to get it started. Yes. Become a member. We'd love to have you as the Pearl, as a new Pearl here as well. I'm wondering if this is making old Daniel. You think this is making old Daniel nervous? What do y'all think? I think so. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. Okay. I hope he's shaking in his boots. I hope he's shaking out of his damn boots. That's what I hope. I hope he's shaking out of his damn boots. Not in his boots. Get out of the damn boots. You're shaking out of them, mother chicken. Janie, we're going to talk about that little dog too tonight. So you better get ready for that, Mr. Sister. Okay? You're going to be smoking a whole pack during this live stream, girl. You ready? Because we're hearing about your little dog too, Janie. Hello, Miss Sarah Jane, Lolo, up in here, and Elizabeth. Good to see you, darling. Oh, bunch. They are a couple liars, is what they are. A couple liars is what they are. Tucker's gonna have even less hair. Oh, yeah. She's trying to paint this dog another color. Is why the dog don't got any hair. She's trying to paint it, trying to look like different breeds. And guess what? Belinda has always been right. Belinda has always been right. We see you, Dan, and Junkyard Janie, and May. I'm gonna start calling her May. Joy McDonald. I think there is a whole group on their pants right now, and for good reason. Preach it, Joy. Preach it. I think we're going to go into this. We're going to go sashaying into 2026, and it's going to be the year for Jack and Lily. It's going to be the year for Jack and Lily. Hopefully, it's going to be the year for other cases as well. Summer, Sebastian, Michael Vaughn. So, hey, P girl, good to see you, honey. That's right, Tina. That's right. It's been a remarkable year in Nova Scotia. But before getting to that, I want to begin with a simple message of thank you. Okay, we don't give a shit about that. Okay. This year brought no shortage of big stories and difficult moments, some that gripped the province for months. Here, none weighed heavier than the May missing in Pictou County children, Jack and Lilly Sullivan. Our newsroom followed every development from the early days when police scaled back the search for the missing kids to the multitude of questions raised from the release of police warrants in the case. And the most recent updates when some items of interest were found in November. These stories captured hearts across Canada, and like all Nova Scotians, we continue to hope for answers. Globally, trade. Okay. Was that it? Okay, hold on. Here we go. I was reading the wrong article. Fuck me. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I was doing the biggest stories there. Okay, wrong one. Sorry. This is the one that I was looking for. Doesn't he look like that's a serious picture? That's a serious picture. He looks like, I don't know, like, what do they call him? The Illuminati? He looks like the Illuminati here. Doesn't he? Oh, serious. Just get it done, mister. That's all I care. Mr. Major Crimes, get it done for Jack and Lily. I know you're working hard. I know that. And we give you shit sometimes, but I know it's easier to said than done. We just want Jack and Lily found. That's all it is. I spilled my soda. I'm leaking. Okay. In other news. Okay, here we go. This is the caption here. Police are making headway in the case of the two missing Nova Scotia children, said RCMP Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon, acting officer in charge of major crimes and behavioral science. Boy, that behavioral science, that's Daniel has surely kept you busy on that one. Hold on, I see you going. I see you. Where are you going? Where are you going? You better text me. Where did she say she was going? You better listen. I better be in the club with you. Better be having my phone up there. We'll be live. I'll be like, hi, mister. Okay. Downtown Nashville. Girl. How you doing? How about that? Have fun, baby. Be safe. The question of how two young children could just disappear has kept the RCMP head of major crimes in Nova Scotia awake for many nights since Jack and Lilly Sullivan were reported missing from their home last May. But Staff Sergeant Rob McGammon, the acting officer in chief of major crimes and behavioral science, insists police are still making progress with the crime, and he's confident that in time it will be resolved. Quote, this is not a file that just sits at work and you'll pick it up in the morning, end quote, he said Staff Sergeant McGammon. You've got two vulnerable, very vulnerable, rather, people who perhaps are in some difficult circumstances and they're gone missing. We need answers as to what took place, end quote. A team of major crime investigators are still following up on more than 1,000 tips they received and working through a list of 1,300 investigative tasks in the case of Staff Sergeant McGammon. McGammon? Am I saying McGammon? Yeah. Described as having the greatest volume of information in his 25-year career. That says a lot, y'all. That really says a lot. Like this is his biggest case with the most information in his 25-year career. The disappearance of Jack 4 and Lily 6 from their home in the rural hamlet of Lansdowne has reverberated across the country and abroad. A missing persons case that Staff Sergeant described as affecting so many because it's a very fundamental wrong. What an interesting quote. A very fundamental wrong. I find that quote very interesting, right? Because it's in the description. Kim is a ladybug, honey. But yeah, I can. Mods might be able to do that as well. Now, if Jack and Lily got out on their own, that would be, that wouldn't be a wrong, would it? I don't think that would be a wrong. You're not wronged unless something is done wrong to you, right? On May 2nd, the morning Jack and Lily were reported missing, their mother, Malia Brooks Murray, marked them absent from school for a second day in a row. Isn't that interesting that she just went ahead and marked them absent that morning? Happy New Year, bingo. Thank you, darling. Isn't that interesting? She just marked him absent that morning. But didn't even check on him. That's very interesting, if you ask me. For the second day in a row, around 10 a.m., she called 911 to report they had wandered off while she and her stepfather, it's the mom's boyfriend, Daniel Mathtel, had been dozing in the bed with their toddler. The staff sergeant declined to speak about an investigation theory or theories in an interview at Nova Scotia RCMP headquarters in Dartmouth this month, saying all avenues are still under construction and he has to consider the impact of, quote, long-term justice, end quote. Oh, yes. Do y'all hear that? Come on now. Do y'all hear that? Long-term justice. And it feels so sweet to hear that, doesn't it? Long-term justice. He doesn't say anyone is cleared here, does he? Long-term justice. That's right.
RCMP, open up.
How you doing? Isn't that interesting? It's freezing here too. It's like 7 degrees. Yes. I find that amazing. I like that quote. I do. Very much. Long-term justice should criminal charges be laid. Ooh. Ooh. Honey. Good. You needed to pee before you got in the car anyways. Good. Good for you. I see you. That whole statement is beautiful. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Beautiful, darling. Happy New Year, Christy. But he added, police are making headway. Quote, I believe we have made ground when it comes to when it comes to where things are heading, and we're finding out. Yes, they are. Yes, they
RCMP, open up.
They certainly are finding headway. Isn't that great? Should things become criminal? Now, they're not saying this is a criminal case right now, are they? No ma'am, no ham, and no turkey. But we know where this is headed, y'all. We know where this is headed. We was born at night, but not last night. Yes, Gypsy. Yes, for the first time, I feel some hope of justice for these two little sweet babies. Amen. Amen. You hear that, D&M? Right? How long have I been live? 40 years, but here, this live, 28 minutes on the dot, actually. Thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, we have been aware of the likely outcome, but we need them found and any justice provided. Amen. You know, those math folks are shaking in their duct tape boots. How you doing? That's a way to put it. I'm out. Yes, ma'am. Quote, we're collecting information from all areas. We're assessing rather, pardon me, that, and it's helping us form pictures of what may have taken place. We're going to continue to work down that road. Interesting. I find it very interesting. And I'll tell you when, in my opinion, when I think it took a turn. I think it took a turn, my opinion, when they started, when they went and re-interviewed or went and re-spoke to some of the neighbors, in my opinion. And I would like to think that maybe a few of us have maybe given them something somewhere. Maybe. Behavioral science turns human action. Yes. Absolutely, Army, but yes. Yes, Autumn. Me too. Me too, girl. How you doing? Miss Lady Gracious coming in clutch. Thank you so much, my dear, for becoming a member. Renewing your membership. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you very, very much, my love. Um, and this is the thing. Daniel has spoken so much in the last 8 months. He has thinking that it helps him, thinking that it helps him when it didn't. It didn't help him. But he can't help it. He can't help it. He is uh, too too much of a narcissistic, you know, parasite off of, you know, a donkey's ass to know that. You know, you know what I mean. Anywho, moving forward, moving forward. The Globe previously reported on troubling issues inside Jack and Lily's home, including admitting rug abuse by their stepfather, multiple black eyes on the children, controlling behavior that affected their mother, and other pressures brought on by the parents' financial struggles. That's very interesting. It seems even the Globe is not holding back now. Happy New Year. Thinking of. It seems like they're not even holding back now. They're just putting it out there. You go, Globe. It's about time. Like they're a little more confident too. That's good to hear. The Globe reporting also revealed that a uh, provincial child protection social worker had visited the children's home and investigated a report of suspected neglect or abuse. Imagine, guys, listen to that. Look at that, Daniel. You mean they didn't come there to because of Jack and Lily's behavior like you said they did? You know they don't come for that, Daniel. The only reason they come is for the parents' behavior, right? What's going on with the parents? Is the parents not keeping the parents or caregiver not keeping them safe, right? Maybe that's what it is. Lakeside. Hey, baby. Happy New Year. Hi, Justin and Pros. I'm so happy to be done with 2025. All the best to each of you. All the blessings to you as well, my dear. And then remember, it was, he said it was this learning, uh, because it was like autism or something like that. Right. Again, this is another way of, in my opinion, where they're calling it out the truth. Who is going to sing like a canary, D or M or J? Um, I think Malaya probably would before anybody. Oh no, Jen, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Esther, we're gonna get to that in a minute. Mm-hmm, girl. Mm-hmm. Don't forget Justin could sing too. Maybe. You know, you know who I wish could sing like a canary? What's the dog's name? Uh, Tucker. I wish Tucker could sing like a canary. Kiki, you don't love me. You're late. I'm just kidding. Good to see you, honey. Happy New Year. Tucker. Little Tucker. Oh my God. I wish little Tucker could sing like a canary. Poor little Tucker. Yeah, I know you want out of there, little baby. I know your little mama walking out of the yard like this, picking you out of the morning. Oh, good God, I'm so sorry, Tucker. Mm, I love the name Tucker. Me too. Staff Sergeant McGammon said police interviewed the social worker involved with Jack and Lily and others with valuable information about the children's circumstances. Guys, that is amazing. Tuckered out from Janie. Am I right or am I right? Yes. Yes, they interviewed social workers involved with Jack and Lily, and they got valuable information about the children's circumstances. Quote, we have looked at their movements in the days prior and the kind of things that were going on in their lives. That is part of our investigative inquiry, he said. Thank you, Staff Sergeant McGammon. Both parents explained the children's sudden disappearance the same way. The kids must have put on their boots, opened the sliding glass door, and left the fenced in backyard. The three adults who were on the property, including the children's step grandmother, dun dun dun, Janie McKenzie. She's smoking like a train right now. You know she is. No, I believe in my heart that Daniel doesn't know anything, even though his car was so loud throughout the night. Wasn't it, Janie? But you don't mention that, do you, darling? Mm, do you? Mm, mm. Told police that they heard the children playing in the morning before they disappeared. In the days and weeks that followed, the Mounties oversaw one of the largest searches in the province's history. Dozens of search and rescue teams, police, dog, and helicopters and drones scoured the thickly wooded area around the trailer for more than 12,000 hours. That, in my opinion, Daniel, Malaya, and Junkyard Janie, in my opinion, wasted their time. They reviewed thousands of surveillance videos and human remain detection dogs poured over 40 kilometers of land. In late fall, the children's stepfather, Mr. Mathtel, said he doesn't believe the children wandered into the woods anymore because of the extensive search. Actually, he said he was 100% sure that they didn't. He said he no longer suspects that Miss Brooks Murray, who ended their relationship shortly after Jack and Lily disappeared, was involved in the abduction of her own children, a theory he had suggested. Hmm. So one day he suspects Malaya. The next day he'll say he'll visit her in prison, and all of that. But here in this interview, he says, no bueno. No bueno. What made you switch that one, Meth Tell? Both parents have repeatedly denied any involvement in Jack and Lily's disappearance, and court documents show they both underwent polygraph tests and they found that they were truthful on all four questions, but they were not publicly disclosed. I believe Daniel and Malaya passed the polygraph as much as Lucifer would. Moving forward, though, no new searches for the children are planned, but staff McGammon said police are reviewing the search areas to ensure they haven't missed anything. Quote, if we identify areas that we feel would be benefit to do some more searching, we will, end quote, he says. Excuse me. Without answers, social media and online content creators have more than filled the void, sometimes mashing facts with misinformation and speculation. While these online communities help keep the case in the public eye, Staff Sergeant McCammon said they can also hamper the investigation. It takes investigators time and resources to look into tips garnered from what, in some cases, has turned out to be just a comment made on social media, end quote, he said. And that's very, very important, guys. They need first-hand information. That's very, very important. Very, very important. As much as possible. Because you don't want them, bogging it down anymore. Staff Sergeant McGammon said he understands the urgent need for answers about what happened to Jack and Lily, but cautioned that the intensive major crime investigation takes time to do things by the book and according to the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedom. Quote, we have to consider whether charges will be laid eventually. That's a quote, by the way. So we have to maintain the rule of law and follow the rules that are there. It does take time, and it is going to take some more time, end quote, he said. Quote, we won't stop until we have answers to what happened with Jack and Lily. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the RCMP on that one. Absolutely. Interesting comment. Recharter the rights and freedom. Don't let suspects get off on a technicality, i.e., securing evidence according to the rule of law equals long-term justice, in my opinion. Well stated, Rhonda. Well stated. Absolutely. That's what I like to hear as well. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, share the live, and we would love for you to become a member of the Pearl family. Always. Okay, let's get right to this. Our dear friend, Miss Sunny, had a great live with help me out here. Who was it? Oh God. Let me find it. Hold on one second. It's a criming shame. And I'm going to play a few little clips here, but I want you guys to go over and look at this. Okay. Going to drop the link for. Oopsies. Oops. I'm going to drop the link right there. No, it wasn't shenanigans, was it? I don't think it was shenanigans. Haley, thank you. It was with Haley, yes. It was with Miss Haley. And she played some very interesting things here. Let me find it 1 second. And okay. So listen to this. Let me actually do this one right here. Boom, 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 boom. Hopefully it doesn't show it. Let me make sure y'all can hear this. Nope. 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 Okay. Let's see here. Happy New Year's, Miss Kiki. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate y'all. Just play it for me. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's, my darling. Appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Damn, what am I doing? Okay. Let me give our girl some credit up in here. It's a criming shame, aka Sunny. Is it C-R-I-M? C-R-I-M-I-N-G. Okay, making sure. Okay. All right, here we go. What was that? The mother chicken got Daniel shaking like a scared worm. You know something? He gonna be getting the worm. Oh, I can't wait till he gets Bubba. Oh, Lordy B. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. I can't wait for that day. All right, let me find it.
The news and family members are talking. We should listen, even if we take it with a grain of salt. Show to take a being. So I scrolled all the way back.
You're going to just bear with me, guys. I apologize.
And he threw play a clip. Haley,
I gotta find the clips. I don't have the time.
In a way.
Okay, here we go.
In
Oh, she was having a little technical
something
difficulty.
I was told from Malaya, something I have heard, something I have gathered myself. Like, it's no crazy secret. I knew it'd be out there, but I didn't think somebody would, want to throw shade at me that way, which is fine.
1 second.
I
here we
had
go.
said, just quickly show this part. So I had said, let me just put this.
I want to say, I sent you about 6 or 7 clips at the very start when I asked you to look in the case. I've never played those clips. I've never talked about those clips at all, right? So that stuff about the drunk and all that, that was never supposed to be played because I said it was in privacy for those clips. I've never talked about those clips to anyone or brought them up. I've said a few things here and there, but always never referencing that they were from Haley or the clips or stuff like that. So those ones I sent you underneath of it, it literally said that those are for privacy only.
Oh, sorry, this wasn't it. 1 second.
And I trusted him wholeheartedly with more than
Bear with me, guys.
So
I got her not.
I gotta find it. Okay, here we go.
Whoops, 1 sec. I'll play this first, I guess.
Spoke to Malaya regarding that car. She knew nothing about it. She even went to the major crimes fella that's working with her and asked, like, why the hell didn't I know about this, that you guys were following up on this tip? They didn't even let her know that. But she's saying that she had no knowledge of this car thing happening during that night.
Okay, so I think that one's kind of self-explanatory. Really, I mean, nothing much to it about the car type of one.
Okay. Now, Malaya is playing a little dumb here, in my opinion, intentionally. She is saying that she has no idea about the car. And listen, Malaya, you know something was up that night, in my opinion. And if you're just honest about it, that would mean a lot. If the neighbors on the other side of a mountain knew where that it was Daniel's car, you certainly did, and so did Junkyard Janie. Now, come on. Someone going in and out from 12:30 at night to 5:30 in the morning. That car is loud as fuck. I don't know who you're talking about, Liberty.
Next clip. The next clip, Haley, will be the one that Daniel played a portion of. So I'll play that one next.
Listen to this.
You still with me there, Haley? Just to make sure.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. So 1 second. Let me just.
She was okay. So yesterday when Cindy called me, I could tell that she was really upset. And I kind of asked what was going on. So Saturday night, Hayden wanted to go over to her house. She wasn't home. She was working at the hospital. She's an LPN. Anyways, so Cindy said, yeah, go over home, go feed the horses, let the dogs out, whatever. So Malaya and Hayden headed over, which was fine. They both stayed the night there. Cindy got back in the morning. Malaya was gone. Hayden was passed out on the couch. There was 2 full bottles of vodka gone, liquor strewn across the house, things in a disarray from Hayden and Malaya. Like, disrespectful as shit. Like, Cindy lost her absolute God forbid fucking mind. And no, Malaya is not one bit upset. She's walking around, prancing around like her shit don't stink. She's done up to the nines daily, makeup, full outfits. Like, as a mother myself, if my children were missing, somebody would physically have to drag me out of my fucking bed. I would have lost my apartment by now because I wouldn't be working, I wouldn't have an income, like I wouldn't know what to do. The only thing that's saving Malaya for money, well, is her grandmother, of course, but also the India Brook band gave her thousands of dollars in gas cards, grocery cards, and everything. And she's literally just walking all over them. She doesn't even stay out there in the place that she has.
Yeah. Yes, Jen. Not. I mean, the interview is, but the voice clips aren't. Yeah, Miss Malaya at her mom's house, drinking, done up to the nines, prancing around, acting like nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Getting thousands of dollars of gift cards for groceries and everything else, living her best life. Bingo. Casey Anthony, 2-point mother chicken O. Exactly. Sitting on her ass, doing nothing while her kids are missing. Piece of shit. Yep. Probably. Think so. She did. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I told you guys she was out partying, drinking, and all this shit. Told you. Yeah. And I don't blame her mom for being lost her fucking mind. I don't blame her. Malaya only wants someone she can use. Right? In my opinion, at least. Her tribe, Nancy. Yep. Yep. She's lazy as fuck. Poor little Jack and Lily. Bruises on him. Didn't have a fucking coats or anything else. And you're out there prancing around, dressed up to the nines, and you couldn't even get him a fucking coat, Malaya. You and Daniel are the biggest pieces of garbage that ever skin was stretched over. Well, she's got to live too. She's got to live her life too. Duh. She should be trying to get back her life, i.e., children. That is her life. That should have been her life. That should be her life. Not a new man, a new apartment, a new gift card. A new picture on Insta. Preacher girl. How about take those gift cards and get those warm clothes and some gas money to go searching for your kids? How about that? How about that? Listen, Malaya is secretly, if I can say it, calculated, in my opinion. Very calculated, in my opinion. Malaya, most of us in this chat has been doing everything that we possibly can. And then some. Getting the word out for your kids, Jack and Lily. You won't even share a fucking flyer on your Facebook. You won't even share a flyer. Wonder why?
She's either at Cheryl's or in town at Patty's. And Malaya can't even speak without Cheryl butting in or something, even to family. And like, I know Cheryl because her sister dates my brother and has kids with him. But it's a little fucking ridiculous. I was with them, I don't know, a few weeks ago. We were putting out flyers for Jack and Lily, and Malaya's phone would go off, and Cheryl would put her password in and check her phone before she got to check it. Now tell me that's not fucking control, and why I don't.
Why does Cheryl is Daniel's cousin. Cheryl is Daniel's cousin. But why is she like so over top of Malaya? Like, what's going on here? Oh, sorry. You're right. Logan. I'm thinking of Logan. Sorry. Stepsister. Cheryl's the stepsister, sorry. Or best friend. I get them all confused. I need a family tree. No, Cheryl is Malaya's friend. Yeah, Logan's Daniel's cousin. This is her friend. Haley here is Malaya's stepsister. This is Malaya's stepsister right here, Haley. Yes. Yes, Haley is the stepsister of Malaya. And Haley, out of all of them, of course, other than Belinda, has been trying to get answers. Logan's Daniel's cousin, yeah. I was thinking of Logan. Remember, she's the one that told about Daniel's rugs. And she's the one that told Malaya, get fucking talking. What's going on here? Yes. Yeah, I support Haley too. I like her.
No, because Cheryl and Malaya were never really friends before. Malaya was more friends with Shelby, which is Cheryl's sister that dates my brother and has kids with.
Okay, so that will be the biggest clip of information that, go ahead, if you want to say something to this one. Again, this was back in August, but anything you want to add to this one, Haley?
It's pretty self-explanatory. You know, the emotions were still raw. There was things that I seen that, you know, as a mother myself, didn't align with, you know, how somebody should be acting. But in the long run, when I sit back and I think, like,
I disagree with her right here, though.
I shouldn't be judging somebody, or, you know, everybody goes through things different.
No. I think she's trying to justify it here. Bullshit. There is a way a parent, a family member, and a loved one should react. Haley is a family member. She's a stepsister. And she has done more for Jack and Lily than Malaya has at all. There is no justification for this. You know what I mean?
Her, you know, ridden by sadness and not.
Let me see if I can find the next clip. I want y'all to go listen to this because it's really good. Okay, let me see if I can find it here.
And teacher. Okay.
His name is
All right, listen to this one.
Was that one? I think. Okay, so then this is this
Starwood O'Grady or Darren, whatever the fuck his name is, all the time, and she believes him. So Hayden's name must be under my name and Patty's phone. So I get a phone call one day from this number that's not saved in my phone, and all I heard on the other end was, Hayden, get your fucking ass back here. And I'm like, this ain't Hayden. I'm like, this is Haley. She's like, no, I called Hayden. This is Patty. I'm like, well, you called Haley Patty. Like, she's old and like senile and she's drunk herself. But I was like, no, you called Haley. And she's like, all she said was, where are the kids? We know you have them. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, Darwood's right or something. Like, she's fucking delusional. The whole fucking family, like, nobody's getting along right now. Malaya and Hayden are siding with Patty. Cindy had to like cut them off fully because they're being nasty to her.
Well, the reason Malaya is siding with Patty is because that's Malaya's cash cow, grandma. That's why. And that's the only reason. That's Malaya's ATM. Yep. That's Malaya's ATM. Okay. Let's be real. Let's talk real for a moment. Right. Oh, absolutely. NYC Boomer. Malaya should not be taken out of this equation. She's their mother.
And yeah.
Okay. Now, go ahead with that one. I know you know sometimes words can, again, these were never supposed to be played, okay? But
Which is
anyways.
whatever. I could have worded things a little nicer for Patty. She does have an issue with alcohol. I grew up with an alcoholic father. I have no tolerance for it. I call it as it is. And maybe that's part of my issue here. I don't know. But yeah, like Darren Gaddis or whatever his name was conversating with Patty a lot. And she was kind of, she's older and was sick and she just kind of sided with him. And then there was a point there that
Jen,
Malaya.
Jen, I hope you got a screenshot of that because it's unavailable now. It's unavailable now. Sorry, Echo.
Hayden kind of got, Cindy has rules. Cindy's a good mom. Cindy's a good person and she has rules. And sometimes those rules weren't being followed. So it was easier to, sway to Patty and get what they needed or stay where they needed to stay, right? So that's part of where that came from. Again, this is how I was feeling at that point. And keep in mind, Darren Geddes or whatever was, threatening me if I kept talking and stuff. So
yeah. So remember Daniel was too in the chat, in that private chat. Remember that? When Daniel's basically like telling you to shut your mouth and you're like, LOL, basically. Like, really? Like,
yeah, the threatening that Durwood did and Daniel did. Why would they need to threaten someone's, Jack and Lily's auntie if they were actually telling the truth?
If you stop talking,
well, I do recall that, but it's like everybody else can talk, so why can't I?
Yeah.
It's like how I felt, and like I don't know. So
well, just to confirm, so you don't have the children stashed away somewhere, do you?
I absolutely do not, but at this point I wish that was the case. I wish I had some answers. I wish Jack and Lily were home and things were normal, because they're not normal, and it's very hard to continue to keep going with nothing.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think she absolutely knows Enoch. I think she absolutely knows a hell of a lot more. She may not know where Jack and Lily is, where they were placed, in my opinion, but she knows what happened because she has admitted to people. Ask Sunny this. She has admitted to people about her waking up at midnight and Daniel was doing math in thy bathroom. And there was an argument or a fight that evening. She knows what happened, in my opinion. Now, where they were placed, maybe not. Maybe not. But she's acting like she doesn't know anything about the car. I beg to differ. Janie's dog would be going nuts. Number one. Number two, that car is loud as hell. We're going to hear that in just a minute.
And you don't believe that they're on the reserve anywhere hidden by the First Nations, all right?
Absolutely not. Like that from the get-go was just, left ballpark for me. Like, where does something like that even come from?
Yeah.
That's never been the case. Although, people were hopeful that was, but that's never been.
I was going to say, right, on a hope and a miracle and a prayer, would love to know that these children were trafficked or given away to somebody or stuff like that. But none of that made sense at all, right? And everything is always what we call Occam's razor. The closest line to the truth is the truth. Almost 100%
Absolutely,
of the time,
Pug.
it's going to be always certain situations. And usually in cases like this,
Listen,
it's usually...
Scorpio, I don't think anyone could be in a relationship with someone for 3 years, make a baby with them, and let the man abuse the children and not give a shit what happens. And where's all the money going if she wasn't on something too? That's my opinion. Like, how could anyone allow that if they're not on something themselves? I wonder if DM is Durwood's plug. What's that mean, plug? No bill, no. They only had electric. That's the only bill. They didn't even have a damn water.
Going to be family members or someone close to the family that's involved.
I was thinking the same thing, butt plug.
Answers.
Maybe.
At this point, it's just...
I would say Durwood could be Daniel's butt plug for sure.
It's like you just want, well, at any point, you just wanted answers. The
No,
longer it's gone on.
No. Chance is Daniel's plug or dealer. That's who, and you're going to hear that in just a moment.
The more, obviously, I personally don't believe these children are alive anywhere. Myself, Belinda doesn't believe it. Most people don't believe it. Especially as time has gone on. There's no reward that's been taken. There's no
and you're kidding me, right? Are you kidding me?
Sign of seeing Jack and Lily.
Okay, we'll have to take that conversation to the J for A channel, but I will have Sarah come up on the J for A channel and demonstrate for you and Elizabeth, okay? What that is.
All those things, right? Anyone following true crime usually knows the answers and the outcome. And it's really hard to think about that. But
thank you, Miss Tiffy. I really pride myself on that. That's why a lot of people come to me in, confidence, because I'm not going to
at the end of the day, family still needs answers regardless. Put some closure, move on and to a next step and stuff like that. It's heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. So let's see here. I did that one, this one. So I think this is the next one.
There is a comment here from Mew Brunswick.
From who?
Thank you, Bill.
6. She said at this point, almost 8 months later, Malaya has no knowledge of what happened, and she's fighting for answers just like the rest of us.
So someone said that in chat, you're saying? New Brunswick? Oh,
Yeah, they asked at this point almost 8 months later.
I mean, you guys got to remember, I had the interview from Stacey Wandra for over a year about what happened to Michael Vaughn. And I did not let that out. I could have dropped that as soon as I got it. But I did not want to harm the case. I did not want that out there until the time was ready. And I still didn't put it out. Brandy was the one that put it out. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandy. I'm sorry. What is it, Ron? What's your question? I just got the impression when Malia first met DM, she didn't use rugs, but obviously she started. I agree. Oh, thank you, Gypsy. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. That's all you have is your word. That's really all you have. And if people, if you want the tips, you've got to lock it down, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you're answering. Thank you. Okay, yeah, if there's something you see, just ask. Okay, let's see here.
I did.
Play.
Okay.
1 sec.
Okay, so about the dog part.
Thank you, Jen.
I
Now listen to
thought
this.
Jamie's
Listen.
dog was like a beige brown. That dog that she brought out of the camper in the CTV video was black and white, wasn't it? I'm almost certain her fucking dog was beige. So that dog that she brought out of the camper the day for her CTV news interview was not her dog. So that's the weird part that I've been thinking the whole time.
Oh, Janie. Who has the tan dog? Who's got the tan dog? Seriously. Janie. Y'all are keeping something. Secrets make you sick. Tucka is a little black dog. Tucka. Well, I'm going to show you Tucka. Okay. Let's see here. Let's find little Tucka. Where's little Tucka when we need him? Hold on 1 second. Let's show little Tucka. Okay, we're going to find little Tucka. Now, everyone, again, Belinda said it a long time ago. And again, she's right. She has no reason to lie. Right? All right, let's find little Tucka. Little Tucka. He's here somewhere. Let's see if Tucka looks like a little tan dog.
Sitting here or a horse.
There's your poor cats. I think it's more toward the end. Where's little Tucka?
You think? Because I live on the property. Come on.
Oh, look. There's Tucka. You see Tucka right there? Tucker is a black dog, isn't he? He's got a little tan. He's got little tan eyebrows. That dog is a black. Got a little tan around his mouth, little on his paw, little spots here and there. She needs a better bra. Sorry. Yeah, kind of like a Rottweiler, but a little scroungy, cute little dog there. He looks like he's got his hair there. Maybe it's junkyard Janie losing a hair. Look at this poor dog. Oh my God. Poor dog. Poor little Tucker. So, you didn't hear Tucker barking here, did ya? Look at the scratches on the door. Yeah. You didn't hear Tucker barking here at all, did you? They staged this entire property. Sounds like it, doesn't it? Good evening, Beverly. Good to see you, darling. Hit that thumbs up button as you're coming in. Share the live. Share the love. Share the Tucker. You would, SD. You would, SD. But I don't think that's what it is in this case. I think the reason they're lying about the dog, in my opinion, they're lying about the dog is because, again, in my opinion, Miss Jainty here doesn't want Justin to know. They don't want Justin to be a part of this, right? Justin was having relationship troubles at the time. He's got a baby on the way. All of that. You know what I mean? So she just says it was Tucker. Now remember, everyone was bitching about this dog that was barking all the time. Justin put up the picture of the bird Janie when talking about her. Want this one? This is exactly what Janie looks like when she's coming out of the camper. Look. See ya? Look at it. Look at the legs. See? 1, 2. A, B. A, B. You should see it in the morning with the house coat on. Oh, hey. Oh, God. Hallelujah. I told you this is when she's coming out of a trailer. I told you. Look. See the resemblance? This is when she's looking at me at the pharmacy the other day when I was checking out with lube and Reese cups. She's a judgmental bitch. But who am I? Who am I? I'm just saying. Look at the leg. See? Tucker. Come on, Tucker. Come on, Tucker. Come on, Tucker. So there you go. Let's go. Thank you, Scorpio. You're so funny, Justin. It's so funny the way you mimic you. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's either me make fun and roll off some steam that way or cuss like a sailor. And so I choose to try to be more funny than cuss like a sailor at these people because they're, in my opinion, lying like a damn rug. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Appreciate you. All right, now listen to this.
Yeah, I did.
explain?
Okay.
One sec.
Okay. So about the dog part, I thought Janie's dog was like a beige brown. That dog that she brought out of the camper in the CTV video was black and white, wasn't it? I'm almost certain her fucking dog was beige. So that dog that she brought out of the camper the day for her CTV news interview was not her dog.
The one we just saw.
So that's the weird part that I've been thinking the whole time.
Now, is this Tucka? Is this Tucka? Or is, let me see here. I gotta find that fucking picture of the front of the dog. Or is it the other dog? Because remember, Belinda said that was a big dog. Remember? Big dog. And if that's a big dog, where's the big dog at? Where's the big dog at? I'm trying to find this dog. Let's see here. Does anyone have a picture? Can anyone send me a picture of Tucker in that? I'm looking for that picture. And I just cannot find it right now. I don't know where it is in this interview. It's got to be here somewhere. But this dog is a little weenie dog looking thing. Little weenie dog looking thing here. And, oh, 1 second. I was trying to look at the face, but if you look at this right here, not a big dog. Little weenie dog looking thing. Now, Belinda said this dog didn't stop. Yes. But you know if it's a big dog or a small dog, right? You know if it's a big dog or a small dog, right? Oh my God, Sarah, thank you so much for gifting 2 memberships. This is exactly what I look like right now. I am so speechless. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I appreciate you. And make God, Janie done gave me the damn clap again. If you receive that membership, make sure you thank our dear Sarah. Okay, because she's coming over to the J4A channel and she will be demonstrating a very important thing that Daniel's going to have to get used to pretty soon. Okay? You're not going to want to miss that. Okay, just saying. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. Justin and his dog lived with Janie for a while during his marital problems. I agree. I agree. Remember, Justin was crying. He was very upset. Now, Janie says he was crying because his mother was crying. He doesn't like to see his mother like this. Okay? That wasn't why he was crying. That wasn't why it was. It's got to be something more. Got to be something more. Now, Haley here, she says, this is not the dog that was Janie's. Now, this may be Janie's dog, and she just saw the other dog. Remember, the other dog was barking, 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 barking. Because remember, they said, what was it? The interview where they talk about, what's it called? Damn, what's it called? It's the interview that they say, RCMP won't say anything about a blanket, and listen to this. And they talks about, they played the dispatch, and it says, family found a blanket. In that interview, they say, and a dog that barks at everything. You don't see the like button. Are you on the vertical? If you're on the vertical, you can just double tap the screen. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Amy Beth. Really do appreciate you, darling. Thank you so much. Last week I had a hard day. I was really sad and started watching your live. You did a Janie, showed the chicken pic, and you saved my day. Oh, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But always here to show Janie getting out of the trailer right there. It's when she was stepping in a mud puddle that night. Daniel, get out here. Get the shovel. Get the shovel. Get the rake. The driveway is flooding. You too, Miss Malaya. Thank you so much, Amy Beth. Appreciate you, my dear. Mama is always the bomb. Thank you so much, girl. Coming in clutch of 21 moms. How you doing? Happy New Year, Justin, Remy, and all the beautiful pearls. Wishing everyone a safe, healthy, and happy 2026. Hit that thumbs up. Thanks. Thank you so much, Mama's the bomb. All the blessings to you and yours, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you. Oh, my heart, Kelly. My heart. You never got a notification. Don't do that to me, Kelly. We're going into the new year. Hurts my heart. Now listen.
Haley, I'll just ask you.
Just listen to this. Listen. Where's the dog, Janie?
Okay, so about the dog part, I thought Janie's dog was like a beige brown. That dog that she brought out of the camper in the CTV video was black and white, wasn't it? I'm almost certain her fucking dog was beige. So that dog that she brought out of the camper the day for her CTV news interview was not her dog. So that's the weird part that I've been thinking the whole time.
Haley, I'll just ask you about that because Belinda swears that the dog that Janie has was not the dog that was in the trailer. And you kind of said the same thing. And I don't know what it is about this dog because, you know, Janie wouldn't let people go in her trailer. Go ahead. Go ahead, Amy.
So the dog that I recall seeing the day of the search was beige. Now, the one in the CTV clip or whatever it was that she did, that did not look like the same dog. For one, the dog she had didn't like Jack and Lily, and Jack and Lily didn't really bother with that said dog. But yet, when she was searching for Jack and Lily, Janie took the dog into the woods. But like, if the dog didn't like the kids and the kids didn't like the dog, why would you even want to do that?
Don't you think it was strange, Haley, that, I mean, just from a perspective when, like, because, you know, Belinda has spoken, you know, during her time while she was at the search, and just how odd it was that the cop lady was saying to, like, Janie, like, don't worry, Mom, they just want to, you know, check inside the trailer, blah, blah. But most normal people would say, you know, no problem, right? 2 children are missing. Let me just go get my, like, they would have just said, no problem. Let me just get my dog out of there. I'd go ahead and search.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put a leash on my dog for one moment, right? And again, here is more proof.
Here is more proof.
There you go. There you go. What's up, girl? Hello. A bang. Happy New Year to all the pearls, mods, and Justin. Happy New Year, my dear. Thank you so much for 10 months coming in clutch. I really do appreciate you, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Proof. Here is the more proof. Janie did not want them in the RV near her dig. Let's listen to this. Hold on, let me take this banner down 1 second. And this is what I was talking about just a moment ago. 1 second. Here we go. Listen to thy words.
Cover. We're out in sticks here.
Not one, but two missing children. A dog that barks at everything. Not one, but two missing children. A dog that barks at everything. Not one, but two missing children. A dog that barks at everything.
Yeah, just making sure I heard that right. A dog that barks at everything. Where's the dog, Janeth? Where's the dog? You know where the dog is. If you said Tucka didn't like Jack and Lily, why was you taking Tucka into the woods? Why? I have a New Year's Eve. It started when I was 18. Oh no, Gypsy. No. The stairs are broken. They are just laying there. Kind of like everything else around there. You just got to be broken and laying around at that house. So that's the question. A dog that's barking. Now, Tucka wasn't barking during this time. Someone is lying. And if I would go on my history, if you would go on the history of Daniel and Janie versus the history of Belinda and Haley, it is stark different, right? Because Daniel and his mother lie over and over again. What was in the cupboard? Old mother cupboard. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Old mother cupboard ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Her. Yes, something weird about the dog for sure. That's right.
That would have been the normal thing to have said. Not
You would
not,
think. I don't recall any of those happening with me present right there.
Right. It was Belinda. Yeah. Go ahead.
She's having trouble. Right?
I am.
Listen to this.
All right.
Listen to this.
So that was that one. And then let's see.
Swing down there tomorrow or not. I have 4
Hold on, I might have missed one. 1 second.
Right, no, search. Let me just go get my, they would have just said, no problem. Let me just get my dog out of there. And go ahead and search. That would have been the normal thing to have said. Not.
Yeah. And it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. When Janie said, when she did the interview, Belinda does. Yes, she does pay attention to detail. When Janie said, that is the dog's space, he is scared, that's my dog, I didn't say they couldn't go in there. I said, watch out for the dog. No. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Belinda is telling the truth. There was something in there. Something in there. Because, okay, it's your dog. But a dog and children, 2 children missing, your dog is not missing. Right? Most people would put the dog out in the yard, put the dog on a leash, put the dog on a chain, and it would be done with. But there was a back and forth with the RCMP officers, so much so that the woman said, well, then I'm going to have to go get a search warrant. What did Esther say? Big dog made them scratches. Something did. Something did.
You would
Not-
think. I don't recall any of those happening with
Right.
me present right there.
Right. It was Belinda. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's up here.
Haley? Let's see.
Swing down there tomorrow or not. I have 4 Airbnbs checking out between today, and then I have another 4-bed turnover tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to get down. If I recall correctly, she said it was 4 a.m. I confused myself there after all this came out that Daniel was up till 12 a.m. His own words is what he said. So I probably confused that. I'm almost certain Malia said it was like 4 a.m. or so in the morning. She caught him doing that in the bathroom. She walked back down, went to bed. Cindy asked her, well, why didn't you peek in the kids' rooms and check on them? She said it was dark. I didn't bother. Just went back to bed. So that's how that went.
Okay.
Listen to this.
So this one I would like to try to clarify, if you don't mind. So from Belinda, Malaya told Lana that she woke up like a little after 12 or around 12, and Daniel was doing meth in the bathroom.
Listen.
And so, and I know originally kind of when we talked, it was around the same thing, but then you said 4 a.m. So I just kind of wanted to clarify that, because I know that not everything, like
I was told 12.
to remember, but not that it's as clear as mud, like that it's 100% ingrained that it was 4 a.m. per se. It was just, I think, your recollection. Do you still believe it was 4 a.m. that was said, or do you think it was more after the 12 mark?
What I was told, when I was told this, the time that was told to me was around 4 a.m. So,
Okay.
and this is a statement that
Okay. I was told 12. That's what I was told. However, this is the thing. Either could be true. But let's just remember this. Either way, whether it was 12 in the morning, right, or 4 in the morning, nobody's going to bed after smoking the rocks in the bathroom, Daniel. Nobody's going to bed. Can we agree to that? Can we agree to that? Thank you, Jane. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate that. I pray to God every day. Let's hope we find Jack and Lily. Love you, Justin. Hugs. Thank you so much, Miss Jane. And it sounds like the RCMP got some good news. You know, we got some good news from that today. So it's really hopeful. Really, really hopeful. So that's good. All the blessings to you and yours in this upcoming new year, my friend. Really, really do appreciate you very much. It keeps you up for days. Yes. I agree. I agree, Nancy. I agree. Yeah, I don't check on them because it's dark, right? I don't check on the kids because it's dark, right? Didn't check on them before you said they weren't going to school that morning. Didn't check on them whenever you heard them, or they might have needed something, or they had a fever, or a cough, or a bad dream. Come on, Malaya. Darren conceded in a chat recently that he agrees Wing heard a car. You mean Wong? Nope. It was Daniel's car. It's Daniel's car. The car that he heard that night is Daniel's car.
Leia has also told somebody, and then she's like, no, I didn't say that. But it came from a really reliable.
Malaya did say that to someone, and Malaya, again, lied. No, I didn't say that. Well, did they just pull it out of their ass, Malaya? You know they didn't. The person you told did not pull it out of their ass. You know better, Malaya.
Person that she firsthand told it to, and that person told me.
Gotcha. Okay. And same thing like with Belinda. Like it was Lana had been having conversations with Malaya, and then Lana would talk to Belinda, and said the same thing virtually.
Happy birthday, Misty Moonlight. Happy birthday. Make sure I sing happy birthday to Misty at the end of this, guys, please.
Just the timing was a little bit different, but again, it's what you would deem as still what you deem as, more of the credible information. So basically, even regardless that maybe the times are a bit different, the same thing was being said by two different people, in a sense, by a few. So, which makes me believe that at some point, unless that's just a pack of the lies going on anyway, it would lead me to believe that, yeah, Daniel was doing meth. And Daniel, I think he went from saying he didn't do meth and all that stuff. Then on DT show, he started getting put on the spot. And even when DT kind of cornered him, it was just like, well, it was before Jack and Lily went missing. And it's like, dude, the article from Globe and Mail, there's literally a picture of you 10 years ago with your friend with a needle in his hand on your freaking Facebook page. So dude,
Listen, everybody knows Mr. Mattel as the Junkie McJunkerton. Okay. Remember, Daniel said, and listen, there's no shame in being addicted, right? But when you try to separate yourself and make it seem like addicted people are like scum or something like that, Daniel. Oh, I go to in a 3 times a week for that bullshit. And there are people that, you know, they get real addicted, and it's never bothered me. I've been able to put it down. From your own text messages, you've got a picture with your friend with a needle beside of you, Daniel. Come on. It affects all of us in one way or another. If you won't be addicted, you'll know someone in your family. Okay. So it's not that you're addicted or anything like that. It's that you feel like, oh well, no, I'm better than that. Bullshit. Everyone knows, Daniel. Everyone knows. He's ridiculous. Thank you, Miss Lori. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brandy. It's just craziness.
My niece has been a user of meth on and off since she's been 15 years old. She's clean now. At the time, right? For whatever it's been now, a year and a half or so, like that. But I had her on the live once, Haley, because I don't understand meth. I don't know what meth is. Like, meaning I don't know reactions or actions of someone that does meth and stuff like that. But bottom line is, who was it? Was it you, the one that said, "Oh, is that why you were tweaking, running around with your head cut off"? Was that it was you that said that in that?
Yep, it was.
It hidden in the fog, I believe.
Yep, it was.
Remember
her.
when you were saying to Malaya, like, what the fuck is going on here? And then she admitted to
She said, she told Malaya, get fucking talking.
you that Daniel has been doing meth for the last couple of years. And then you said something like, oh, that's why you've been running around with your head cut off like a chicken all day. Do you remember that?
She was having
I didn't
internet
catch
trouble.
anything you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your internet was perfect when we started. But anyways, I'm just talking about the time when you were talking about you telling Malaya, like, what the fuck is going on. She says that Daniel's been doing meth for a couple of years, and Daniel was denying doing any drugs at first, and then as months have gone on, it was like, well, yeah, I mean, I was doing some. Basically, once DT kind of cornered him on the live that one day, he's basically like saying, yeah, well, it was before Jack and Lily went missing. But just to ask you personally, just from the information you've heard and I've heard, do you believe that Daniel was doing meth that night? Ah, darn it.
From what I was told from Malaya at the end of the driveway there, when she broke down and started talking about that, then yeah, the dots all connected. And with the bathroom scenario there, yeah, I strongly believe that.
Yeah, same. I mean, to be honest, just to ask you another thing before the clip, do you by chance, do you believe about the vehicles, Brad Wong, Justin Smith? Do you believe of yourself about the vehicles?
Congratulations, Bill. Congratulations.
By two different people? Did you hear the question, Haley? Or did you cut out again? Haley, can you do me a favor? If you can hear me,
Oh
can
my
you
God.
pop
Someone
out
just sent
and
me
then
something.
pop
You're
back
going to
in on the
laugh.
link? That might fix your issue. Can you hear me, Haley?
All right, guys. Like I said, this is Janie when she is taking the dog out. But remember, I said of the morning. This is when she's taking the dog out in a house coat. Well, now we actually have Miss Janie taking the dog out in the house coat. Oh my God. Look, that is an actual picture of Janie taking the dog out, Tucker, in her house coat. Holy crap. Look at her. Holy shit. Isn't it the resemblance? It's uncanny. It's uncanny. Yeah. It's, I get this house coat from Temu. I'm Temu sexy for this house coat. Temu sexy for this house coat. Temu sexy. It hurts. I'm too sexy for this lamb. Too sexy for this lamb. Nova Scotia and Japan. Love you too, darling. Oh my God. Listen to, let me see if I can find the Janie song 1 second. I'll find it here in a second. Damn, 1 second. She was having,
Just try to
she was having
Time to
Or not.
swing down there
Sorry.
tomorrow.
I already played that one. Is it this one?
Was going on. Daniel was driving Malaya's white Nissan Pathfinder. I believe hers is like a 2016, 2017. So it looks a lot different than the brand new ones, of course. But
hold on, what was
that's
that
all
about?
I
I didn't hear this one.
Daniel was driving Malaya's white Nissan Pathfinder. I believe hers is like a 2016, 2017. So it looks a lot different than the brand new ones, of course. But that's all I seen him drive. And then Malaya did confirm that there was a guy that came there the day of the search that was apparently searching with Daniel at some point too. And that said person,
Yes.
I'd have to find his name.
Yes. And this says in the documents, as Daniel likes to say, in the documents, that Daniel went to go pick up 2 of his friends. And that has always stood out to me. Always stood out to me. Because if these 2 guys drive, number one, they drive. And if you're in a bind, I don't know, with kids missing and all, they're going to come to you. You're not going to have to pick them up. You're not going to have to pick them up. Why don't these people just say driving Malaya's car? I don't know. So, listen to this.
Again, but Malaya did say that was the guy he was getting dope off of. Now, I don't want that to go. It looks a lot different than the brand new ones, of course. But that's all I seen him drive. And then Malaya did confirm that there was a guy that came there the day of the search that was apparently searching with Daniel at some point too. And that said person, I'd have to find his name again, but Malaya did say that was the guy he was getting dope off of. Now, I don't want that to go anywhere. I will grab the guy's name for you. I have it back in messages between somebody, maybe even Malaya, I forget. But she did confirm that one of the guys that was searching with Daniel was a dealer that he was getting stuff from. So
Okay. Let's see if Haley can pop back on here. 1 sec. Fortunately, a little bit of right chance. So you guys already know. Sorry, was it Chance? And he was in the documents on there. So again, right. I just want to reiterate. So these were private messages sent to Daniel from the Drunk Turkey Show back in August 30th, as a matter of fact. They were never to be played. They were just, let's see here. I wonder if that's better. Haley entered this. Is that better, Haley? Can you hear me?
A little bit for now, yeah.
Yeah, I won't keep you too much longer here. So that was just the next one was about you talking about, about the drug dealer, for Daniel, which we know his name in the documents, Chance Lays, blah, blah, blah. It's been out there for a while. Other people have already brought it up. Again, as I was saying quickly, these clips were supposed to be private, but because Daniel felt the need to share them with certain people, obviously in this messenger group or whatever together, whoever he shared them with, obviously they got passed around, and they're going to make it out there. So Haley was gracious enough to join today because it's like, you know what? She said what she said, and it's not like there's any sort of solving of Jack and Lily's case, but he broke the trust. So we're getting ahead of it. Bottom line is just playing some of the clips there. I sent Daniel about 6 or 7 clips, just playing those clips because they're out there anyway. So that's what we're talking about. Just quickly, Haley, only because somebody just asked us. The 7th person, I had asked you about the 7th person polygraphed in there. Now, Patty was the 7th person. Now, you had said Patty a long time ago as well. But a lot of people
listen to this.
Picking up on that interview with that RCMP dude in the article where they said 7, and everyone's kind of going like 7. So Cody, Malaya, Daniel, Janie, Wade, Cindy, and Patty. Those are the 7 people that were polygraphed, correct?
Was that a question for me? Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just listed off the 7 people. So the 7th person was Patty.
Oh, gotcha.
Listen.
Okay, yeah. That's what I narrowed it down to as well.
Yeah. Which made
So Patty supposedly did a polygraph, can't think of the word, and that's interesting to me because from what I understand, she has a form of dementia, which why are they giving her a polygraph if she has a form of dementia? To me, that's weird. You know what I mean? I think she has like, what's it? It's like the alcohol dementia or something, isn't it, Brandy? That's what I always thought. They're all demented, yeah.
sense, right? So there was no big secret there. I think everyone was like, well, who's that 7th person out there? Now, okay. So the one
Well, that's what I've always heard, that she had like a form of dementia.
that's the one I just played. So what's this one?
like, I was close with Malaya, but there was that 2-year gap that I didn't see her or the kids because Daniel made her cut everybody off. So like, yes, Lily and Jack are missing. Like, I don't know what to say when I speak to a news reporter because I
Yeah, there's like a type of that baby kisses. It's what allegedly Wendy Williams suffers from as well.
do want to speak to Lindsay, but like, I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, I cry about it all the time. Like, do I say that step? Do I say, like, I'm disappointed with, like, how things are going? But I have...
I don't think, and that was like a bonus one.
If I
there.
can remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he was driving a dark colored vehicle, black, the guy that was searching with Daniel, and it was louder. I can't say for sure that it was standard, but I drive a 6-speed myself. So I know what a standard is. Yeah. So I'll go grab his picture right quick, send you that. So you
Hold
can
on,
see
listen
what
to this again.
a colored vehicle.
A bonus one.
If I
there.
can remember correctly, I'm pretty sure he was driving a dark colored vehicle, black, the guy that was searching with Daniel, and it was loud.
I wonder if old Chance has Daniel's car. RCMP, open up. RCMP, open up. Daniel, did you give that to the rug dealer, your buddy? You know, that loud car of yours? Isn't that interesting, y'all?
I can't say for sure that it was standard, but I drive a 6-speed myself. So I know what a standard is. Yeah. So I'll go grab his picture right quick, send you that so you can see what this creepy motherfucker looks like.
Okay, so that was in conjunction with the last one. The last one that was played was actually not part of those clips. That was just, Haley's been.
And that's Chance. That is Daniel's boo-boo. Right? That's Daniel's boo-boo who gets him all the goodies. Right? They all hang out together. And remember, Daniel said he went to go pick up a couple of his friends. And also, Daniel says he wasn't home much of Friday and Saturday because he was looking. Yes, Deborah. He was looking for Jack and Lily. Scorpio coming in clutch, gifting a Pearl membership. How you doing, girl? Appreciate you, my dear. Did he trade the car and kids for ruggies? No. No, nothing like that. Something happened that night. And those kids, in my opinion, and I would bet anything on it, those kids were out of that house by 5:30 that morning. By the time Malaya called them in for absent, it had been taken care of. And that's when they started, in my opinion, planning the story. That's complete bullshit. That's why we can. Oh, yeah. He will, Daniel, as long as it's not him, or his, mama, or his, family, he's going to throw you under the bus. But even if it came to that, I think he would throw them under the bus. Happy New Year, Cecilia. Oh, Cecilia, you're breaking my heart.
I think that could have been Haley's 4 messages when we were talking about shit. But anyways, so that again was about Chance Lays. And again, we'll use the word allegedly. He is obviously in the documents and stuff like that. But those were the clips.
Yes,
Okay.
really.
If anyone tries to claim that there's more out there, well, give me receipts because I keep hearing shit. So give me receipts. Oh, Haley, by the way, just
Oh
quickly,
my God, that's my cookie. Where have you been? I've been asking about you earlier. I get worried about my kids. Where have you been, Miss Canadian Cookie? I have worried about you. I have been in my house coat, taking out Tucker like this. I looked for you at the pharmacy when I was getting my lube and Reese's, and this old lady was looking at me like so judgmental. Where have you been? I notice when all of you guys are missing. Thank you, Miss Cookie. I love you, darling. Love you, baby. Thank you so much. If you were gifted one of those pearl necklaces from our Canadian Cookie, make sure you give her a big, big thank you. She's my Miss Canadian Cookie. Little cutie little patooties. You all are cutie patooties, every single one of you. Yes, I checked the pharmacy. Yes, of course, Daniel and, Junkyard Janie was there. I think Jack got into something he shouldn't have while Lily watched. I used to think that, but I don't anymore. 24 months on New Year's Eve. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. OG of the OGs. How you doing? Thank you so much, Cookie. My little cookie patooties. Thank you so much, dear. Appreciate you very, very much. New Leaf, that's right. Yes. I couldn't be able to live with Janie and Daniel. I would lose my mind. Oh my God. I know. No wonder the dog's losing hair. Shit. I would be fucking bald. I would be bald. I wouldn't have to shave. Even my face every day. My face would lose hair. Living with her.
when I was listening to the actual audio you sent me, one of the clips in there was of me. One second here. Stop.
Brandy and Indy coming in clutch. 13 months, darling. We're going into 2026. Oh my God. 2026. Thank you so much. Justice for Jack and Lily. Amen. I think 2026 might be the year. Might be the year. Oh, yeah, it's coming. I wonder if it'll be before May 2nd. I wonder if it'll be before May 2nd. Oh, Anna, I'm sorry, honey. Gosh, hope you feel better. When the RCMP got there, there was a tub full of water. Malaya filled it up, but never gave him a bath. Is that true? I heard on another channel, so people say when the RCMP got there was a tub full of water. Malaya filled it up, but never gave him a bath. I have never heard that. Where did that come from? So did the dog go into the RV after it might have attacked again? No. I'm telling you. I don't think the dog attacked the kids or anything like that. I really don't. I think the dog is Supermath Daniel, in my opinion, that attacked. Yeah, I never heard of that either. But someone just sent me an article that is, of course, AI, and it is complete bullshit on this case. So it's amazing what people put out there.
Video file. Where is it? Downloads.
Makes me so mad,
Come
Bev.
on now. Video file. It was video
Thank
file.
you, Brandy.
The heck? Which is, where did it go? Wait, am I missing it? A second here. It was.
If it's okay, if it's not from like our group of people, you know, and like AB and Nisi and stuff, you know, of course, everyone that was on the group with us the other day, I would be very leery of that.
Oh, that's so cute. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Video file.
You can text me or email.
Okay, this one here, I think it was. Yeah.
The day.
Whatever channel it was, and I'll tell you.
Oh, okay, so this is what was sent to Haley, to Cheryl, whatever, right? Again, they only could have come from one spot, which was Drunk Turkey Daniel. So if someone wants to talk about not being trustworthy, someone needs to know that 3 times he is like
I have time.
Say it was here. 1 second.
Listen to this.
Wait.
I don't know if I have time to swing down.
Okay. That's fine. Haley, 1 second. Haley, remember there was that point when you said something about talking and I might as well just let her talk. So that clip in there was me talking about Daniel. I'm sure you've probably listened to it now, but that was me talking about Daniel. And I said something like, if Daniel's going to keep talking, you know, and it's kind of like a 50-50.
Yeah, then, you know, I don't talk negatively about any creators or anything like that, but I'll just say that I have not heard that, and I have really good sources, firsthand sources on a lot of this, and if I haven't heard it, Sunny hasn't heard it, Daphne hasn't heard it, Charmaine hasn't heard it, Shenanigans, and I'm sure I'm missing out on others. I would be leery about it. Now, they could have some information that we don't know, but I wouldn't take that as the gospel. Something after, 8 months. I mean, things can come out 8 months later, absolutely. But I would want to know a receipt on that, the source of that. Because if Daniel didn't say, if that didn't come out of Daniel's mouth, text message, Malaya's, or a family member's, yeah.
I know he's using me. I'm using him. And if he wants to keep yapping. So just to clarify, that wasn't anything about you. That was total clip about Daniel that they put in there that I was referring to for that. But anyways, with that, Haley being said, we've played the Lily for,
and you know, the kids
you got to thank you very much.
to DT. I will just say that because, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, content's content. It's beautiful that Jack and Lily's so.
With everyone for getting that Haley, like, you know, like I said,
I think probably Sunny and I have been on this case the longest out of, I think her and I was live 3 hours after, 3 or 4 hours after Jack and Lily went missing, and she went live pretty quickly too. You better catch back up, girl. You better. I like Haley. I really do. She has just wanted the truth, right? No matter what it is, she's just wanted the truth. And I know it's got to be difficult for her because of her sister, you know, her stepsister and all that. But yeah. Hold on, we're gonna play a Junkyard Janie song. Y'all ready for this?
Junkyard Janie in a rusty throne, camper door wide like a country song. Bestie Hunt one is burning slow in her hands, scrolling her feed like she's got big plans. Chickens scatter at the crack of dawn, her world's a chaos she's thriving on. Wild and free, that's Junkyard Janie. Orders for smokes and dog treats mainly. Picket fence dreams in Pictou County. Wild and free, that's Junkyard Janie.
I got sister.
Dog in the windshield barking all day. Game on her phone keeps the boredom away. She hears every sound from the world outside. Every secret in the wind, she lets it slide. She'll talk your ear off for a cigarette, but her stories ain't ones you'll forget. Wild and free, that's Junkyard Janie. Orders for smokes and dog treats mainly. Picket fence dreams in Pictou County. Wild and free, that's Junkyard Janie.
Play it, girl. Yee! How about that? That's a good one, isn't it? Isn't that a good one? That's a good one. And ringing in the New Year's, you know what I mean? It's going to be a good year for. Oh, I thought I had another one. Hold on. 1 second. I think it's that one. 1 second. Let me get this one. Okay, here we go. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. I think I got it. Okay. We can't have one without the other, right? They're like, they go together like math and a quack pipe, if you know what I mean. Hold on 1 second. It's uploading. The oyster shucker. Yes, the oyster shucker. The last time I had a pap smear, the doctor needed rubber gloves and an oyster shucker. Good Lord, have mercy. You're so judgmental. You're so judgmental. You're a judge and you're mental.
Man, yeah, I count cans. I live in a trailer with rusted pans. Mom's dog's bald, it's got no flair. Lost all its hair and it don't care. Pink blankets, lies I told again. Footprints vanish like phantom friends. I'm Superman Daniel, faster than wind. Stronger than a chopper when the rotors spin. I rake mud driveways while mom shakes her fist. Super Daniel, yeah, I can't be. ATV, she says I drive it recklessly. X wrote her name on my mirror in red. Now I'm searching culverts like I lost my head. Dirt roads, rivers, waist high deep. Virginia slims, I puff and leap. I'm Superman Daniel, arrogant and bold. Strutting pipelines in the cold. Work 1 day a week at the sawmill grind. Super Daniel, yeah, I own my time. Waist high deep, Virginia slims, I puff and leap. I'm Superman Daniel, arrogant and bold. Strutting pipelines in the cold. Work 1 day a week at the sawmill grind. Super Daniel, yeah, all my time.
Yeah. How you doing? And there we have it, y'all. That's good, isn't it? That's pretty good. I have a couple different. What's that one? 1 second. That one's more like funk. But this one's just like a minute long. Look at this one. And then we'll do something. 1 second. Listen to this one.
Daniel in the mirror. Cape made of bed sheets. Superhero swagger, but his powers taste sweet. Not kryptonite, nah, it's crystals and fumes. Pictou County's whispering that boy's doom. Superman Daniel, soaring through the skies, fighting off the bears, outrunning all the spies. Superman Daniel, living in his head. The RCMP's connecting dots instead. Raging the rapids, his canoe's made of lies. Says he tamed the river, but he soaked and dry-eyed. Tells the world he wrestled 10 raccoons last night, but the only claws he felt were from his own bad fight. Too many black eyes, too many tails. The North don't claim you, your bravado fails. Superman Daniel thinks he's Superman, but the county's laughing. We all understand. Superman Daniel, you can't fool the town. The Mounties got their book, and they're tracking you down. He says he's faster than choppers, can leap tall trees, but his superpower's just illusions and please. Daniel, oh Daniel, we all see the truth. Your cape's just a blanket, your ego's the proof. Superman Daniel. mirror. Kate made a bed sheets.
Okay.
Superheroes.
I think I'm going to do one. I'm going to try to see if I can do it. You know the song, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? That one I want to do, but do you know the Math Man? The Math Man. The Math Man. Backwoods Funktown. Yes. Yes, yes. Listen. The only people in life that I don't like, the only people, I can get along with anybody, any fucking body, except you hurt children, animals, someone mentally or physically that can't fend for themselves. I have zero sympathy for you because you have zero sympathy for those that can't fend for themselves. Children, animals, someone who's mentally, physically incapacitated in any way, they can't just walk out. They can't just walk out. They are essentially in a prison, and it's up for you to take care of them. If you have them, animals, you know, children, someone that can't fend for themselves, you take care of them. That's just that. I can truly overcome anything, like my differences with anyone. But that, no sympathy. None. Zero, zilch, nada. So, yeah. I really hope you know, this New Year's is better, and I hope Jack and Lily are found. That's right. That's right. Probably. It can be a sad place. And you know, there's things that happen to us in life where we can't control, right? There's elements outside of all of our lives that things happen, right? Whether, God forbid, it be accident, illness, or whatever. And those you just can't control. But the things that you can control as a parent, as a son, as a daughter, you know, you need to do it. You need to do it. Yeah, Nancy, I'm sorry, honey. Thank you, baby kisses. You're an OG, baby. Appreciate you very much. And so, yeah, I just, Happy New Year. It's almost 2026. Can you believe it? It's just crazy. New Year brings a lot of new hope. A lot of new hope. And my hope and prayer is that all of you have an amazing year with all of your wishes and dreams and hope and all of that. And I pray and hope that these babies are found and justice is served. I really do. You're already in 2026. Some of you are already in 2026. Yes. We got 4 hours here. Make peace with your past, love your present, and look forward to your future. Yeah. Yeah. What is it? The saying is like if you're anxious, you're living in the past, right? Or the future. Or if you're like anxious, it's in the past. If you're worried, you're living in the future. And if you are in the present, you're okay. And that is true. A lot of people live with their mind in the past of what happened, or they fear the future of what they fear might happen, and most of the time it never does. And so you're kind of just wasting, whether you're living in the past or the future or both. You just got to live in the now, the present, every minute in front of you. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it, Trash Panda. Yeah. Thank you, Stormy. Yeah. And you heard it from a very close source this evening about Malaya, living her best life with her, dressed to the nines and all of that, prancing around with her, alcohol bottles everywhere in her mother's home. She doesn't stay at her own house, probably because she has to live in her mind then, and it's very quiet when you're alone. It's probably why she doesn't stay there. But she's got her, all kinds of gift cards of, food and all of that, and won't even share a flyer out on her Facebook of her missing kids. Oh, Jamie, I hope you feel better, honey. I believe that, Yacht. I believe that. And she's great. She's great. And I don't believe that they will have any sort of peace until, I don't even think they can even begin the road to having any peace in their heart. Having, in my opinion, what I believe that they have is information, secrets about a 4 and a 6-year-old little kid who should have been opening presents Christmas morning, should be going into another new year. But I believe, unfortunately, it stopped for Jack and Lily, in my opinion, on June 1st, 2025. Yes, what's up? Yeah, Misty. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's even realistic. Try not to be like, pessimistic here, but I'm just trying to be reality. That I don't believe they're alive. Did I say June? Did I say June? I meant May 1st. Sorry. But Meadow is going to grow up, and she'll have her own view on this, and so will Daniel's kids. I know Sarah. Melody is, and that's the thing I always say. I try not to be too hard, like, on subscribers that think, when they truly give, they just cannot see because they're good people is why. And that's why I try not to, like, give them too hard of a time, especially in the beginning, that they just cannot imagine someone they've seen, spoken, learned about over days, weeks, months, years in some cases. In these cases, that someone that they hear interviews could do something like that to a kid. Right? They're like, oh, I don't think Malia could do it. I don't think Daniel could do it. And then you look at people like Ashley Buzzard. People say the same thing about her. Look what she allegedly did. Look what she allegedly did. Multiple pew-pews in her 9-year-old daughter's skull. It's unfathomable. It's you just can't imagine. Took the time to plan it, right? The money that it takes to get across the country to have a pew-pew. Drove 20 some hours just straight. Took the back road, switched license plates, all that. Gannon Stout. I couldn't cover Gannon's case. I couldn't do it. That video or the audio of him apologizing to Letitia, that bitch. It triggered something in me. I couldn't do it. Mm. Yeah, but Brandy, this is the thing. For most of us, it would be easier, right? To just, have your kid to go on to, you don't want them, you can't take care of them, or whatever it is. To just let them be, go on and be productive, grow up and be productive members of society and live a good life. But for people who are ego driven, who are hate filled, who are jealous, who are on, certain rugs, they would rather cause hurt and destruction. If I can't have melody, neither can you. I hate my ex, or I hate the grandmother so much. I'm not getting her, neither are you. And I believe it's very similar in Jack and Lily's case. I really do. I believe when someone is leaving, has truly had enough, or is just irritated because the kids aren't going to bed or listening or whatever, that when you pull that control away from them, they become a rabid animal. And in my opinion, that's exactly what happened in the Pictou County, Nova Scotia home. You're done with me, I'm going to cause harm. And they'll just hurt anything that's around them. Doesn't matter if it's the wall, the door, you, the children, the window. What's a skinwalker? I don't know what a skinwalker is. But that's what they do. The car, yeah, doesn't matter. They just lose it. Is it possible Malaya may not know? I don't think so. And I've really tried to think about that, like genuinely sat with myself and thought about that. Could Malay have just been asleep? And Daniel did what he did through the night. And at first thought, you think, yeah, this is possible. But then you think, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because a mother is a mother. And a mother would be out there for her children. A mother is out there for her children. So, no. Now, if Malaya would have been out there day one, looking for her kids, advocating for her kids, all of that, I would have said, he might have done something in the middle of the night. But as loud as that fucking car was, that dog, Daniel, Malaya, yes. Yeah. That's exactly right. What did Bab say? You know, I'm not sure I agree with that. I'm not sure I agree with that. I think there's just always been bad mothers. I look at, the years ago, and there was a lot of like foster orphanages, right? And a lot of parents didn't take care of their kids then either. We hear about it faster now. Yeah, we do. We just hear about everything now, and it seems worse, but we hear about everything now. I mean, back then, if your unmarried daughter got pregnant or anything like that, she went on a vacation. She had her baby and it went to the orphanage. Most of the time. I don't think there's really nothing new under the sun. I think things just change and it comes and it goes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Linda. Yeah. Happy New Year. Seriously. Happy New Year. I think Malaya is lazy. I think she's very irresponsible. I think she wants to be taken care of. And I think she lost her way somewhere. She's very immature, very, very immature. And I think a lot of that is her family's fault, to be honest with you. I think Cindy, I think she's a good woman. I do think she's a good woman. But I think she has enabled the shit out of her. And that's the thing. I think there has to be struggle. For all of us to really appreciate the other side, and that creates character, but it also creates maturity. We want to take away all of the pain for our kids and stuff. Give it to them. Give it to them. There you go. How much? Take it. But especially when they start becoming like 14, maybe 15, 16, you really got to, and this is a big lesson for me as a parent. You got to make them struggle a little bit with, you can't, they need to figure out life skills, big thing. And something, I sound really old when I say this, but I think that they need to teach more of that in school. Remember home ec and all of that? Like, kids don't even know what to do anymore. Right? You wanted your kids to have it easier than what you had. But that doesn't necessarily, I think when we think of that, we think of materialistic things. And I was talking to my therapist about this one day, because I was raised poor. We had shit. but what we had, we took very, very good care of. But she's like, you're talking about when you say that, Justin, you're thinking materialistic. You want them to, have, a car and this and this and this. And she's like, you don't want them to have the trauma you had. And that put it in a whole different perspective for me. You don't want the trauma that you had. That's what you want your kids to have better. It's not about, if they handed this brand new thing, what do they like? There's no want there. There's no desire. It's just you want it and you get it. And that was big for me. I'm guilty for enabling my son, and I own it. I wanted him to have it better than what I had, but not otherwise, but better treatment. He was poor as dirt, and we are still sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. hmm So, how do I, Dad, that is a neat thing that he teaches. Oh, okay. Oh, really? That's neat. Is it over? It's not over till the fat lady sings, and I haven't sang yet. Winding out. That's why I never followed in my dad's footsteps. I'm not a drunk. I never wanted that for my kids. Same. Kids these days seem to be having more cognitive issues. Self-confidence, yeah. I want my kids to be happy. I just want them to be happy. I don't want them to be, when I say happy, I don't mean happy with everything, like, in life, because nobody's happy with everything. You can have it all. You just can't have it all at one time. But I want them to be happy with themselves. I want them to be first, and I want them to be good to other people. Good to other people. Right. Yeah, Lori. I didn't get anything handed to me. We were not poor, but we were not well off. I had food, a roof, and basic necessities. Anything beyond that, I bought. Yeah. Same. I had a job, like a real job at 16, barely 16. And I got my own apartment. I was emancipated, and I have been on my own every day since. I grew up very quick. It's better to work for things you appreciate them so much more. Yep. Absolutely. A lot of things, a lot of certain generations of children are cutting parents off for simply not having the same opinions. Oh, I know. And you have to, whether it's, politically or religion or whatever, you have to remember that your family first. And you might disagree politically. You might disagree with someone's lifestyle. You might disagree with who they marry, who they love or anything like that. But don't let that be what separates you, because it's such a very small part of who you are. It's such a very small part. You're not, you're not 100% of anything except you. You're not 100% this party or that party or this or that. It's a very small part of you. Very small part. And if you're letting that, it's really ego is what separates it. And we all want to be right. We all want to be right. Nobody wants to be wrong. And that's the problem. We all think we're right. Thank you so much, Dolores. Good to see you, baby. How you doing? Thank you so much, Miss Dolores. Appreciate that. Happy New Year to you, my friend. So, yeah, don't let that separate you. We don't agree with, you just don't agree with everyone 100% of the time. You don't agree with your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your aunt, your uncle, your kids. But if you just let your egos go and say, we love each other more than this, right? It's okay, Allison. Yeah, we love each other more than who's president right now, or who you love, or what religion or denomination you choose. That's what it's about. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, Trash Panda. I think that's a great rule. Yeah. That's a great song. Baya Boya Baseball. I've never heard of that song. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, guys. All right. It's going to be 2026 soon. Yeah. Mine is I try not to give you hell unless you're, like I said, you mess with kids, animals, someone that can't fend for themselves. They can scratch. They can scratch. Other than that, I'm cool with you. I don't care if you like me or not. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you mess with kids, or, like I said, animals, someone that can't fend for themselves, I have really nothing for you. Because you are just the worst in my eyes. You're just the worst. Hurting someone that can't fend for themselves, like, that's just the worst. I think Nancy Grace did a story today, or maybe it was yesterday. Oh, ever, of this guy R-ing someone in, like, a hospital facility. And, like, it's just mind-blowing. You know what I mean? It's just mind-blowing. Like, how does someone do that? Yeah, it might have been last night. Or it might have been this morning. I don't know. It was one of the two. But it's just like, how does someone that is in their right mind, their right body, strong, healthy, all of that? Because we're not going to be the only thing in life, they say is death and taxes, right? But that's not exactly true, right? We're all going to age if we live long enough. We're all going to end up sick, and we're all going to die. And like, we're not going to be strong as we once were. You know what I mean? We're not going to be as bright as we once were. Right? Those are the things in life that happens to us all. If you live long enough, you age, right? And you get sick and you die. And really, like, these people that like take advantage of that is really, really twisted. Really twisted. Love you guys too. I'm already not as bright as I was. Girl, let me tell you something. Lyme's disease will scare the shit out of you as well. I'm an airhead. I'm a total airhead now. You know something? Here's a little thing. You cannot think about your own death more than a few seconds. Your brain won't let you. Do you know that? It won't let you. I'm an airhead and never. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Very, very short. Very, very short. I am 40 damn years old. And I feel like I just started. It's survival. Yeah, your brain. Yeah. I feel like I just started. Like, I'm not ready for it. If the Lord lets me live another 40 years. I wish I was 25, girl. Right, Sarah? Right. It's crazy. Mm-mm. Whose birthday is it? I need to sing happy birthday if they're still in here. Whose birthdays? I know it's Misty's, but there she is, Misty Moonlight. There we go. Misty and Becky. Happy birthday, darlings. I sound, God, what's that woman? I love her to pieces. I can't think of her name just because I'm an airhead right now. Big fan. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. You look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. Fuck, I can't think of her name. The world is your oyster, Misty and Becky. I'm a mere pup. Yeah, right. The world is your oyster, and it's up for you to find the pearls. And guess what, mother chickens? here we are. Sometimes it might be a train. Sometimes it might be a siren. Sometimes it might be an explosion. But you're here. Welcome. This is my rendition. A very shitty one, but I do it to make you guys laugh. Of Happy Birthday, Mr. President, that the late, great Marilyn Monroe sang to John Fitzgerald Kennedy so many years ago. I can't even do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Ian Becky. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Stop throwing the flowers. Stop throwing the flowers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Someone threw some tomatoes. Thanks. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. Appreciate you. Hopefully, your 2026 is as amazing as you are. And happy birthday to Miss J and Becky. Oh, Tammy, I hope you feel better, honey. Gosh. I will see you next year, Lord willing. Lord willing, it's a new year. It's a what is it? It's a new year. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. And I'm feeling good. Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys. Good night, everyone. God bless. Justice for Jack and Lily. It's coming in 2026. And it is for Michael Vaughn, Sebastian Rogers, and Summer Wells, and a lot more. Claiming it.